Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's pick a pile video, we're going to be doing what does your twin flame find attractive about you. We're doing 3 cards today. I'm using 3 different decks and I will explain, you know, what the cards, one's sexual, one's romantic, and one's like personality or more the core of you, what they find attractive. So yeah, the timestamps are in the description box below. But this is pile 1, pink chalk, blue chalk is 2, green chalk is 3, and orange chalk is 4. Let you guys look at that. Okay, that was enough time. I'm gonna put this in my handy dandy. Do you guys see our like graveyard of incense sticks? I hope that's not like bad. Okay, pink chalk. Oh wait, I should write down the time. So pink chalk, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. And then, okay, the Page of Stones in reverse, Lynx. That's what the animal is, the lynx. Now I can do this. Oh, it's hot. Okay. So, pile 1, my pink chalk people. Oh no, PC. PCP. Oh hell yeah. Okay, no, I don't do PCP. But strictly weed. For you guys, you know, sexually, like I said, one of the this is the deck, the sex tarot deck. I was like, okay, let's tap into that sex energy. What do they find attractive about you? Honestly, they kind of like this kinky. Okay, so they view it as a kinky, like sexy or kind of kinky cute. It's attractive as fuck to them. Like it makes them dripping, like low key, like they could just like look at you, and when you're in this type of power and energy, like whenever they're exposed to this side of you, you know, they really just kind of nasties. I don't know. Oh gosh. Why am I doing this reading? Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I feel like they could just look at you and they'll start dripping with pre-cum. If your partner does not have a dick, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you turn them on beyond like, oh, they're aroused. Like, no, it does something to, like, it's just attractive as fuck. It takes over and it does something to them outside of their control, you know? What is this? It's your Queen of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I can't look through my screen. I have to look at the phone. I think I've seen this card maybe once before, but when you're kind of in your more assertive, more demanding, or like, I know what I want, I'm gonna go after it, I'm independent, I can do this if I want, you know, I can switch shit up, like, I don't know. It's like when you're just like kind of like, and it doesn't have to just be like during sex. I see this as something about you. So I'm like, if I say pre-cum, they're gonna think it's just about like sex. Like, no. Outside of the bed, you make them like, they go through cycles of like, holy fuck. And if you have not physically made union with your twin flame yet and you're just astrally connected, prediction, hello, no, but this what? It doesn't matter. They're attracted to you. You don't have to be physically connected. If you're astrally connected, then you should understand that is an experience in itself, and it's intense too. It's really intense. So hey, props to that. Shit, if you guys aren't physically connected yet and you pick this pile and this is resonating, like you're like, yeah, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. But oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my husband sprayed perfume. I forgot if I said that already. I've recorded this video like 3 times because I keep scratching it. He keeps spraying shit and he knows I'm allergic, but he doesn't care. It's not the incense, I swear. sprayed it. But I don't know, they like to see you kind of in that energy. Some of you guys are gonna like this, but they kind of like seeing you like wrong. Like when you're in that energy and you're being assertive or more like aggressive or more like of a boss, or that independent, like I can do it if I want energy, and it's kind of like an egg's on your face. Like, I don't know. They find it cute. Like I said, it's kind of like cute, kind of sexy. They do find it sexy because the way you play it off, or the way you can just like still keep your cool and you're calm and you're still like, oh, unbothered. I don't know. They find that attractive. More with the more romantic, cutesy stuff, you know, with the Strength card in reverse right here. Hold on. Sorry, there's other energy here that's like for my personal life, so I had to like be like, okay, I didn't call you here, because I was kind of like messing with it in between takes of recording this, so my bad for that. But I'm lazy. Leave me alone, okay? I'm a Leo. Give me a break. But more of the cutesy side, pile one. Your twin flame really likes, again, it's kind of the same thing, like more of the same energy. They really, you're just too genuine, okay? They find that attractive. Kill them. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry if you came here and you had this type of energy or mindset already, expectation where you wanted to hear your ass or this about you, or more like physical shit. I'm sorry, your twin flame is not that surface, that superficial. You know, your twin flame is really attracted to you for you, not just for your body, guys, not for your looks. Sorry if that is a hard pill to swallow. I don't know what to tell you, but that is really beautiful, because people will really sit here and fantasize about love, say that they want someone who really loves them for them, and then when they get that opportunity, they do the opposite. Like, I mean, I get it. I do that too. He had to chase me a couple times, but your twin flame really does like love you. Your twin flame, this pile is full of love and full of attraction. Don't be doubtful. Don't be insecure about that. Please don't feed any type of energy, any type of thought into that. Because your twin, I'm sorry, I was going to say twin, but then I was like, say flame. Your twin flame really loves you. Damn, I'm going to stop smoking. I've been taking like a sober like break for a couple days, so I forgot how hard it'll hit you when you've been sober for like 3 days. I apologize. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry. Back to the Strength card. I could just talk forever. I'm sorry, you guys. Not humiliation, because I keep wanting to say humiliation, because I feel like that's how some of you guys are taking it, but you're taking it that way. I feel like you're doing it on purpose. Like, to kind of be in that, to move into that runner stage where you self-sabotage a bit, where you're like, no, like, I understand, like I said, having somebody who actually gives a fuck about you entirely, genuinely is attracted to you for who you are and not just like physically, that's really intimidating, and that's intense. Like, to know that it's confirmed, like, you know, for without a doubt, like, yeah, you never have to doubt that ever again. You just have to trust and believe it. Huh. That's scary. But your twin flame just loves that about you. You know, they love when you're unsettled. They love when you're not unsettled. Shoot, because when I said that, I know someone's like, what? That's toxic. Like, no. Like, because you reveal yourself. You reveal when you're not okay. You reveal when you're not doing good, you know, when you fucked up, when you're embarrassed, when you're bashful. You're somebody who is genuine, like I said. You are a raw person, pile one. Your twin flame really, really appreciates that. There are not a lot of people who are just constantly like that around people. They feel like it's a front they have to put on because, you know, people really just are judgy, and people really just are superficial, and they don't like individualness. They don't like you having your own mind. They'll like it to an extent. Most people who say they are cool with that, they want open-minded people, blah, 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 are usually to an extent. They don't mean it entirely. They kind of just mean it like generally. And I'm like, I mean it entirely sometimes. I can admit that. But, you know, to me, that's because I only want that experience with my twin flame. I don't want to put that experience in with anybody else because I know anybody else, I don't know if it's mirrored back. He is the only one I know is confirmed. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you really don't have to sit here and be anxiety. They really are attracted to your faults. This is your faults. This is what you would see. Like, it's unbalanced because the unbalance is how you view. Like, as soon as I saw that they were all unbalanced, Spirit was like, self-doubt. I was like, oh, why? They're such a good person. And you're such an attractive, sexy bitch. Like, it's okay. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to step into that and just believe it and start to see it in yourself. Affirmations, hello. If you haven't already physically met your twin flame, hello. Start now. So you're not insecure when you guys meet. Or you can, like, cut that in half at least. But they really appreciate that. They appreciate that you're able to show them when you're not strong, when you're not doing good. You know, when you're, I don't know, wounded even. Like, they just notice everything. Like, even stuff you don't notice or you don't deem as, like, oh, that's me being wounded, or oh, that's me, like, not being okay. Oh, I thought that was just, like, this or that or depression or this, you know. No, they notice everything, tiny shit, like, and they appreciate it because they know you don't do that, because you make sure with anybody and everybody you have certain walls up. Maybe even with your highest level soulmate, your best relationship right now, it's not your twin flame, you know, shit is really good and positive, but you know there's certain things you can't tell them or reveal to them about yourself. You know that. Moving into this card, hello, what was it? Oh, the Page of Links, sorry. In reverse, you know, moving more to the core of you. That's because with this Page of Links energy, you know, you definitely are someone who is, okay, I'm gonna say obedient, but when I say obedient, I mean, like, you know, if you know the rules, then you're gonna follow them. If you know not to touch the stove, not just rules, though, like common sense shit, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you're just, universally, you are conscious and aware, and that makes you able to really, like, understand how everything works, understand how you work, how you affect people, how what you does really affect people in a way to where it kind of does matter to an extent, you know, and vice versa, what they do to you and how that matters way more. The balance, how you have to keep balance, how you have to, like, think positive, blah, blah, blah. It's, like I said, it's a whole bunch. This is a general reading, so my nose is freaking out. Holy shit, pile 1, we're already 14 minutes in. Yikes, you guys are gonna kill me, aren't you? Sorry, that first card was taking forever. I'm just gonna watch this back and make sure I wasn't rambling. But going back to the card, guys, this is some real, I can't do this live. I probably could on Instagram, but, or Tumblr. But yeah, definitely, I don't know how you're able to just surrender and admit, like, the shit you don't know. You're like, I don't know. You're honest in every way like that, even if you know it's gonna cause a bad reaction, even if you know it's gonna make shit a little bit harder than to just lie or to just, like, you know, sugarcoat it, walk around it, whatever. You're like, no, like, I'll do whatever I have to do. That's fine. What matters most is like balance and peace and love and all this shit. It's not really, it's just me reaching out to them first, or it's just me giving them time and space, you know, whatever. It's just me keeping a positive attitude. It's just me staying aligned. It's just me stop self-hating and starting to self-love, self-care. Again, this is a general reading, but your twin flame really does find that attractive about you. Because, again, there are certain things that you, pile one, as a person really do. And spiritually, too. Like, you block shit off from other people's spirits or whatever, like, is trying to invade your energy and your space, or even your body, you know, your temple. You do it for a reason. I hope that doesn't make you feel bad. Like, I hope you're not upset with yourself, or you're not, like, starting to try to make yourself feel bad for putting up defenses, but, like, putting your twin flame on a pedestal. Like, for some of you guys, because I know some of you guys have really close, tight fit connections with your higher soulmates, or soulmates in general. It doesn't have to be higher or highest one. And you don't want to have to sacrifice or change your relationship to accommodate to you and your twin flame's journey. But you have to understand, once you and your twin flame start the journey, especially when you physically make union and commit, you're committing to each other, and you made a vow to the universe, like, hey, we're going to try to do this, and we're going to try to make the world and universe a better place. So you kind of do have to an extent, like, put you and your twin flame before anything else. I say you and your twin flame, not your twin flame. No, you and your twin flame. You guys are one. So you guys are one inside the relationship, and you guys are one outside, but you're also separate in and out too. But I don't know. I feel like you guys should just stop trying to hurt yourselves and just kind of love yourself a little bit, and understand whatever soulmates some of you guys are getting anxiety about. Like, I didn't even want to address this because it's been bothering me since I started the sex tarot one, but I was like, stop. But I'm gonna just do it now. Yeah. If they really loved you, and if they were really in your life to serve you and be a positive influence like that and impact, they would understand, and they'd be happy for you and support you. They wouldn't in any way, you know, maybe at first initially, but eventually, like, that has to be the end goal where you guys are good, because that needs to be respected. Holy shit, that was so long. I hope this one isn't long too. That was almost 20 minutes. Holy shit. You guys have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So for this card, this is what they find more sexually attractive about you. This is more sex energy. Yeah. This is the Judgment card, upright. This is more of the cutesy, playful shit, what they find attractive about you. And then this is the core of, like, the inside of you, what they find attractive, which is the Journey card. Yes. Did you get it? Oh, shoot. I just had to do that. I'm that idiot who's trying to put dominoes up so you can flick them and they all fall. And then halfway through, I don't know, I do something and then they all fall and I have to start over. Am I Sinclair from Living Single? I feel like her sometimes. Not entirely. But I'm like, I feel like I would have to be her, man. Sorry. Okay, pile one. Pile two or blue chalk, whatever. What they find sexually attractive about you. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose. My husband keeps spraying cologne and I'm allergic to fragrance, so parts of my skin, my nose always freaks out. My belly button is really gross because I keep scratching it because he doesn't stop spraying it. So I apologize. But what he finds more, like, sexy, like, you know, sexually attractive about you. I think, okay, some of you guys aren't gonna really, like, just be open-minded. You know, this is adult, so I'm gonna get a little explicit real quick. They really like it when you catch them by surprise, but shit kind of doesn't work out. Like, maybe you'll try to get on top of them and, like, I don't know, ride them from the back or something. Like, try, like, a more kinky or a more, like, non-traditional sex pose, and then halfway, like, you're doing it for, like, a minute, and then you get tired. Like, your legs really hurt, and you're like, but he just got, like, really, like, hard and stuff. Like, you could tell, like, he likes the position, it was a success, but you yourself are just not fit enough, or maybe, like, you know, you just didn't really, I mean, it's like that. Sorry, guys, if I called some of you out. Sorry. That was what they were showing me, so I was like, I gotta share it. Because the first pile was not sex energy. It was more like, in general, they get aroused, like, to the, like, beyond aroused. This is like sex. I'm like, oh, change of energy. You little nasty ass freaks. No, it's okay. Yeah, your twin flame really loves those types of humiliation moments. I'm gonna say humiliation. I don't mean humiliation in the negative connotation, please. I mean it in the way to where you were, like, that's kind of like, not humiliated, but, like, kind of embarrassed, I guess. Like, dang it. I don't know. You guys get it. I'll give you the example. You know the energy I'm trying to say, okay? They find that very attractive. I'm gonna go on a limb and say even outside of the bed, you know, as soon as I said reverse and okay, I didn't want to say this because I was like, I need to say this last. I need to hype them up first, because if I don't, yeah, you'll see. But when I was putting the card down, I said in reverse, I saw you guys outside of the bed, like outside of sex also, and moments just where you have accidents, or not accidents, but like oopsies or uh-ohs. It turns them on, like, it excites them, turns them on. Like, they might maybe look and see if, like, test it out and see if this resonates. You know, notice if they start kissing you, like, being more attentive to you in general, just attentive. You know, maybe they start touching you more when you do, like, you know, this energy and stuff. Just test it out if it resonates. Tell you how it goes. But, why'd you do that? Stop it. Sorry, I keep looking at my fan just because it's making noises, and I'm like, okay, don't fall. But, I don't know, it's distracting, but it's hot. So, I'm sorry. Moving on from sexy sex, because I'm trying to make this quick, because the last pile was like 20 minutes long. Sorry, I move a lot when, like, they really get active, so I don't know why. I just, whatever. But, for more of, with the Judgment card, you know, more cutesy, I think they love you when you're empowered, bitch. Sorry, I had to say bitch for some reason. But, when I say empowered, I mean moments and times where you just get this energy where you're like, no. But it's like, not just being, assertive, but in a way to where it's a kind of, okay, I'm gonna give an example what they're showing me. You're hanging out with one of their friends, and their friend, like, tries to come on to you, and it's like a situation where, or no, let's not do that one. Okay, it's a situation where, you know, it's on the low to where your partner doesn't recognize it. They would just kind of blow it off and be like, oh no, that's just how he is or how she is, you know, she likes blah blah blah. No, I wasn't even paying attention, blah blah blah. You know, they kind of try to blow it off or downplay it, so it's making you feel some type of way, and then you're like, okay, and then you let it go, but it's in the back of your head, but you're like, okay, if he tries it one more time, and then he tries it one more time, maybe it's like the next time you guys hang out or in the same day, and you just shut it down. That's this Judgment energy. Is like, no. And you don't even have to, like, correct anybody. You don't even have to be like, see, didn't I tell you? No, it's like, no. It's shut down. Shut down. Ooh. I wonder are you guys a fire sign? Ooh. Or maybe an earth sign. Earth signs can be really blunt sometimes. I'm like, you guys are mean. And then not judgment, I'm sorry. And then more on the core of you, you know, it's very attractive to your twin flame when you are just getting shit done. When you're motivated and you have purpose, when you have goals, when you get inspired, when you get motivated, when you're just doing shit. Your twin flame really loves that about you. They adore that about you. They brag about it. Like, I don't know. Pile 2, I don't think it's a shock. I don't think you're a pile where, you know, your twin flame, you don't have to really sit here and ask whether your twin flame loves you for you or just more superficial reasons. I'm pretty sure pile 2, your twin, you know that. Like, it's clear. Maybe there's some, you know, a little bit of doubt over here in the sex department or outside of sex department, but for the most part, mind, body, or soul and mind definitely are on board and know that your twin flame is attracted to you, and they understand there's literally nobody else for them but you. Like, nobody's gonna fulfill. They know that. They're like, yeah, nobody's gonna fulfill me like you do. I have a song in my head now. I'd have to say that. I'm scratching my nose, pile 3, because I'm allergic to fragrance. My husband just likes to spray cologne, so I'm sorry. You guys have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So for this card, this is sex energy. What do they find attractive about you? Sexy, sexy, sex times. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is more adoration energy. What do they more adore but still find attractive in the adore apartment about you? Then you have the Knight of Bows Fox in reverse, and this is the core of you. What about you, like really, really about the core of you, do they find attractive? So let's start with the sexy sex energy, because we love sex. Whoop whoop. What do they find attractive about you? They like it when you submit. When I say submit, I don't mean just when you, I don't know, I'm hearing surrender. Like, I don't mean submit as in like submission or a sub, like in the sex terms. I'm more like submit in like the more metaphorical term, like surrender. Yeah. So when you're surrendering to them, and it's a time where you're very vulnerable and you're open. It doesn't even have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be like the sex term where they're in control, blah, 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 they're alpha. No, they really, it really makes them want to come on the spot, you know, type of like, they're really attracted, like, oh my gosh, it does something for them. When you just open up, when you show that you are trusting and you want to explore. You know, it could be from something, because I'm getting like a couple visions. The first vision I got was you and your partner, or you and your twin flame, and you guys tried something out and it didn't work. Like, it was like, oh, like maybe, I don't know, you tried watching porn and he tried masturbating while you were watching porn and you were masturbating. This is adult stuff. I'm sorry. If you're not an adult and you are watching it, that's not my fault. I restricted my videos for anyone under 18, so it's not my fault. But, and that didn't work out, or maybe it was one-sided, like it worked out for you, you were into it, but then he wasn't into it. Anything. And then I also got a vision where it was more like, you know, a softer vision, like you guys were cuddling on a couch and really like gazing. It was kind of like, it gave me foreplay energy kind of, but it was more like you guys, it was a natural type of foreplay. Like, I want to say the OG type of foreplay that, you know, was a very pure and beautiful and love. Like, man, I wish I could just not talk and you guys just experience it and see what I see. And you'll be like, yeah, you get it. But it's like one of the most purest forms of a romantic like foreplay, or a foreplay with love. And it was amazing. And maybe you were intimidated to try it at first, maybe they were, somebody was hesitant, or somebody wasn't sure, grounded, but it worked out. It's like, even in the moments when it's not like when you're nervous, or when they're when the energy's like wonky a bit, when it's kind of like embarrassing, you know, I don't know, just how you act with your twin flame, how you kind of like treat your twin flame, really lets them know that, you know, they're not regretful. They can't be regretful because it's with you, or because it's with them, you know. If it was any other type of scenario, situation, but because it's with your twin flame, you know, it's just different. You just expose this different like side of yourself, this softer, but also this like really inspiring. Is that weird to say inspiring you is sexy? I'm sure for some of you guys that's weird, but like, I'm sorry if you came here and you wanted to hear, oh, they're attracted to your ass, or they love how your pussy feels and shit like that. I'm sorry, that's not this reading. Because your twin flame is, the spirits are like, no, what they need to hear is not superficial. They need to hear the truth, you know, the core of your twin flame. They may display their affection way more handsy and sexual, but trust me, like, it is deep. It is something that needs to be understood and respected and believed, because your twin flame really, really is attracted to you. Like, their love that they have for you is intense as fuck, and it's full, it's overflowing. So please do not doubt. Moving on, because I feel like I said a lot of words already, so we're gonna move on. I just checked the time. Oh shoot, I wish I can see. Oh well. The more adoration energy, you know, that your twin flame has for you is, oh my gosh, dang it. I think your twin flame really, 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 really loves it when you're happy. Like, not happy, but like kind of when you're like passionate, like inspired, but when you're happy, like when they see you do, like maybe it's like you wanted to bake a cheesecake for a long time and you've been saving up for the supplies, you finally, you know, bought the supplies, and they see like that moment of happiness when you order it, and then when you physically get the supplies, you know, and then ingredients, you guys go shopping for it, and like they see like how happy you are, like in your, like, it's so many things, like not just happy. Happy is too broad, happy is too general. It's way deeper than, again, your twin flame really obsesses and worships you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you for you, not just you here, honey, everywhere. They love that. It does something to them. It just really pulls at them and makes them, like, back over here, like, makes them feel like a fucking king, makes them feel like grounded as fuck, secure as fuck, and just like empowers them and inspires them. Any moment where you have that type of, you know, bliss, I'm gonna say like childlike bliss, childlike happiness, joy, yeah. Your twin flame wants to see you happy. I hope you guys, like, I keep reiterating that because it needs to be reiterated. I'm sorry. They love you. Whatever you guys are going through right now, please understand, because twin flames, I'm gonna say it's like 50-50. It might be more. I stopped reading about it before me and my twin flame physically met because it was scaring me to know how often twin flames don't work out, because it's just a lot. But you guys go through a lot, like a lot of shit, and honestly it's worth it. Honestly, it's not even that bad when you stop here and reflect. You're like, damn, like I really kind of did overreact. I threatened to break up with him over what the fuck, you know? Like, you just understand shit's not worth arguing over, fighting over. Some stuff obviously is. Knock that toxic and abusive shit out. But if stuff is just more unbalanced, unaligned, you know, don't take that as like red flags. Don't really take that as a way to start self-sabotaging or sabotaging in general, or self-doubting. Please don't. Over here with the Knight of Bowls. Yeah, sorry. This is the only deck I know by heart, like from the picture, from the coloring, you know. This is my OG deck. But back to the core of you, what they're attracted. Oh my gosh, my nose. They're attracted to the parts of you, the aspects of you that they have not yet really, like, they know about, and they are, excuse me, I think they've theorized a lot about you. There's a lot of pieces, that they made themselves to fill in the blanks of the puzzle of you, because you have not yet given them the pieces, or maybe you have, but they haven't put it together, or they're hesitating, they want to make sure, I don't know. But, you know, they just love the mystery. They love the journey. They love the chase. They love the unsettling moments. They love it all. It's attractive because it reminds them that it's worth it. It reminds them and helps them realize and awakens them up to how much this is worth it, how much they really give a fuck about you. Because that pain or that hurt that they feel, that discomfort, that anger, is so raw and so intense for a reason. Because it's about you guys, you know. And I'm sure you feel the same way. Like, you would probably never blow up on anybody over not texting you back within like 5 minutes. But because it's your twin flame, you know, it hurts you because you're like, you know, I miss you all the time. Even when you go to the other room, to the bathroom or something, you know. And I send you a text, or I don't know, like, I'm just saying, like, I miss you that much. And I send you a text and I just kind of assume you're mirroring me because you're twin flames, and you don't text me back. You wait until you come into the room to, like, respond. But why am I choosing to, you know, like, I have to understand, like, oh shit, I just really love him, and I'm kind of just crazy about him, and I go crazy because he's my twin flame, and this love is intense. My attraction is intense. This is how your twin flame feels about you, about the core of you. So understand I'm not bullshitting. I hope I didn't, like, reveal anything too personal, because I don't know. My spirits, they just kind of give me too much information about people's lives. Like, I've traveled, because I'm a lucid traveler, which means I travel through dreams. And I've seen some stuff about people's traumatic parts of their lives that I wish I didn't see. But I had to, it was like I was living, I don't know, it was weird. I was living through it. So it was people I knew. It was weird. But, yeah, sorry, I got a little personal. Yikes. I hope that helps. Oh my gosh. This one was long too. Holy shit. Tell me if you guys like the longer videos. I'm gonna scratch my nose because my husband sprays perfume and I'm allergic. Please be okay with it. I'm freaking out. You guys have the Queen of Chalices upright. So this card is sex energy. This card is Adoration energy. It's the star card. Oh, sorry. It's cute. You have the Three of Bows, fulfillment, and the Four of Arrows, rest. I haven't seen the Four of Arrows in months. Like, I want to say a year, maybe. No, it's been like half a year for sure. In reverse, too. Sorry. This is the Four of Arrows, and this is the Three of Bows, fulfillment. Is my nose red? No. Okay, pile. Oh my gosh. 4. So what your partner or what your twin flame finds sexually attractive about you, for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. Yeah, we can do this. That's fine. Sorry. These cards don't want to stay up. I can touch the table. Okay, I'll start over. No. What they find sexually attractive about you, pile 4, is your... Some of you guys aren't gonna think that how can that be sexy? When you're nurturing, when you're more like compassionate and like loving, like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get explicit. This is 18 and over channel. I make sure to mark my videos as that, so if you're 18 or if you're below 18 and you watch this and you get offended, blame your parents. I don't know. It's not my fault. But, you know, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a vision I just saw. So, you guys are taking a shower together for the first time, and you're shy, you know, but you're doing it, and they already know, like, hey, I've never showered with anybody before, like, oh my gosh, and I don't know, just like the whole process from you guys talking about showering together, like how your energy just shifts, how you really just step into your Queen of Cup or your Queen of Chalices, and you really just kind of like, I don't know, put on this like really compassionate and really tender form. From how you word things to your tone, you really pay attention to shit, and they understand that, and you make sure that there is no room for interpretation, like it's still direct. Like, I kind of was hesitant to like say compassionate and nurturing, because some people are gonna take that and be like, oh, so I'm passive, I'm submissive. No, I'm a Leo Sun, Aries Moon. I am a very aggressive and confrontational person. I cause most of me and my twin flame, my husband's arguments and fights. I can acknowledge that. But, you know, I still am very capable of being compassionate and loving and nurturing. That is a part of who I am too. That is a power that I have, energies that I have. So please don't have that misconception. I'm not, because I knew someone was like, so I'm passive. Or they said a different word. I forgot what it was, but it was basically passive. And I'm like, no, you could be assertive. You could be like, you know, alpha. That's fine. You're just sweet. You're just caring and nurturing. What's wrong with that? But yeah, back to the scenario. Because there's different levels. You know, the vision was kind of like, but I got a lot of information from it. And, you know, you guys are actually showering together, and how you just are. Like, you're still shy, and you're still, like, kind of bashful, but you're still not assertive. Like, okay, well, I'm still gonna do this. I'm gonna try this out. You know, I don't know. It's just very cute. They love that. Like, that really that is like one of the main reasons why they are not sexually attracted to anybody. Like, they cannot be, not even just sexually attractive, but they're like, no, I've never experienced that with anybody else. And honestly, they already know that that's a one in a lifetime experience, because you're a one in a lifetime. You know, like, if you came here and you were hoping to hear something more physical, leave, because no, your twin flame is not superficial. Your twin flame genuinely loves you for you, and they want it to be known from here. Even if you've just astrally connected, it's like, no, from here on out, you need to understand, and for whoever this resonates with, you know, that your twin flame chose you for a reason. just like you chose them. There's literally no one else out there that can fulfill them in any way like you can. Okay? So it has to go beyond superficial. It has to go beyond ass and titties and pussy and shit, okay? I hope that's fine with you guys. Moving on to the more adoration energy. You guys got the star card, yeah. So, hold on. I'm gonna drink water. Sorry, there's too much energy. This is a very long video. I'm overexerting myself for sure. So I'm sending some away. I'm like, okay, let me just keep like 3 of you guys. The rest can leave, please. Because I'm about to like knock out. It's not from the weed. So more adoration energy for you guys. Your twin flame really, really, really loves a power you give him. Or more, yeah, it's a power that you give him, but it's definitely an experience he goes through with you. He loves it. Anytime he's able to feel or see, you know, excuse me, I'm gonna just rub it from now on, bucket. Anytime he's able to be in a moment with you where it just forces him to, like, again, see or feel that you are his, that he is yours, that you guys were meant to be together. Do you know how amazing that is? To actually know that you're meant to be with somebody. People will sit here and overthink their whole relationship. People will sit here and overthink even after their relationship and just like never have a solid like answer, yes or no. Did they really, you know, love me? Did they really know that I was the one for them? Or were they really maybe they were the one for me? You know, it's like, it's definitely not something to just fucking brush off. Because I feel like when I said that, my spirits like kind of like gave me attitude and shook their head, and I was like, why? What? That's amazing. Because my partner is definitely, yes, me, no. I'm still shedding insecurities and stuff. So, hey, we're married, so we've already physically met. So this shit's hard. So, you know, I'm not trying to shit on you if you were the person who kind of like shook their head at that, because that didn't really sound like much. Like, oh, that they're attracted to me when they understand I'm the one for them. Oh, again, it's kind of like looking for a more superficial, like, you want to hear like they're attracted to your ass and shit. I mean, we all do, but is that what we need to hear? No. Sometimes, but not right now, no. But yeah, going back to it, you know, holy shit, my nose. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna kill him. But probably shouldn't have said that on camera, my bad. I can't wait till I can edit shit out. But sorry, I keep saying but. So going back to the star card, it's just moments like that, or just, I wanted to really, I'm sorry I kind of went on a spiel, but I needed you guys to understand how amazing that is, to like, that you, like, you're gonna, because you're definitely gonna realize it. It's already been manifested, so at some point you're gonna understand that this person, I almost said this man, I'm sorry, that this person, I don't want to assume this is just women or people attracted to men, but you know, to sit here and not have any type of doubt, any insecurities one day, and just understand and know, like, yeah, I'm theirs, and I know that they view me the same. I know they understand that we are meant, like, we were created to meet each other. That's probably like your life purpose, you know, wink wink, twin flame journey, hello. But it's evident and it's clear, and he loves it. Like, he wants to wear it on his fucking forehead, if I'm being honest. That's how much he loves this. He adores it. Are you kidding me? Adoration, hello, man. Like, sometimes I really feel like messages are pretty straightforward. Okay, so going over, you know, because these are for the core, more inside, what they're attracted to. I'm going to start with the I'm going to start with the Four of Arrows in reverse, rest, and then we'll go to the Three of Bows, fulfillment in reverse. So with the Four of Arrows, rest being in reverse, you know, I mean, it's okay to be crazy. It's okay to be passionate, you know, to have drive, to have motivation, to have understanding. When I say that because, you know, if I were to sit here and just say they're attracted to when you're kind of like overdoing it for yourself, some people are going to say that's toxic, but if you just assume it's for a toxic reason, but this isn't toxic. Yeah, it's in reverse, but it's showing that, you know, there's unbalancement, there's some type of unalignment, but there's reason, because it's you. It's when, you know, you're so passionate about something, you just kind of get too excited and self-sabotage, whether that's you get too excited so you stay up all night because you can't sleep, and then, you know, you miss out on sleep and you oversleep and you miss going to go see that movie that you really want to just, you know, it's like, I don't know, they find that really whimsical about you. They find that something that they could really like sit here, it's just nostalgic, it's comforting, it's amazing to them. They really, but they understand, like, I think they're embarrassed to expose that, really, to admit that, really, because it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of embarrassing for your twin flame. Your twin flame feels like if they tell you that, you know, you're going to kind of view them in a different sense, or you're going to kind of take it the wrong way. Maybe you're too sensitive about certain things right now. Maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe they're the way they need to fix their wording because they're gonna make it seem a different way. I don't know, but there's some type of hesitation on your twin flames and on why it hasn't really been communicated or fully expressed, because I can tell it's been, if it has been communicated to you or expressed to you, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it really, it was definitely like a quick skim, like a blink of an eye type of thing. It was more like a test to see, like, okay, let's see a little bit, like a corner piece. It was really nothing. So your twin flame is in hesitation, and it'll balance out and it'll be fine. You know, I think you just had to get more of exposure to it, the more that they, you know, expose you to it, the more that they open up and are comfortable with the idea and the realization in themselves, then it'll be easier. But at their own pace and at your own pace, of course. And then over here with the Three of Bows, fulfillment in reverse, you know, it's kind of hand in hand, but they're separate things. It's like passion and drive does come into play, but it's also like sense of purpose, desires versus wants, or desires versus needs versus blah, 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 you know, or should haves, would haves. I don't know. It's just that type of regret or energy centered around regret where it's not really certain, it's not really, it's wishy-washy, it's back and forth, it's indecisive, it's self-sabotage energy. Your twin flame's interesting. But I don't know, moments where you just really get inspired, or I'll say get inspired to have something, whether it's something you need, whether it's have a purpose, whether it's have praise, like have people involved with it. Like, it doesn't just have to be you-centered is what I'm trying to get at. Like, it can be you-centered for sure, but then it can also like be outside of you. Either way, it's kind of like you have a focus, you've already like made the plans, you already kind of know the layout, what you want, what's not needed, what's desired, and what's more of like, okay, a fantasy. And it's just that factor. It's unbalanced because I think your twin flame is more upset about it because you're good. Honestly, if this was you, fulfillment would be up because you're good. Like, I don't really think you're a person who sits here and is very greedy, very self-centered, non-empathetic, non-conscious of others. You know, you're like, you enjoy doing that. It gives you purpose and it makes you feel like a good person, makes you feel level-minded, non-biased, open-minded. When you create a shopping list, you go to the store, you may browse around, you know, you may pick some stuff up and then put it back, but you're definitely getting what's on your list. And then you dip. If you get something else, it's kind of because you needed it, but you didn't put it on the list. It's not because, well, I'm gonna treat myself. Like, no. You only do that, you really don't spoil yourself enough. And that's kind of why it upsets your twin flame, because he wants you to be in a place where you're just always fulfilled in every way. You don't have to ask for nothing, really do anything, suffer through anything, feel sad about anything. You know, your twin flame really puts you on a pedestal and really, really, really wants the best for you. Like, it's not a joke. Your twin flame is devoted AF. Okay.